This Queen of France used her husband's mistress to help her conceive. Welcome back to Royalty Speedrun. Catherine de' Medici was one of the iconic queens of France, though that was never supposed to happen. She was born in Florence, and by the time she was a month old, she was an orphan, and she had a difficult childhood, but at one point, one of her uncles was the Pope, and that helped her get a marriage deal with the King of France's second son. So as a teenager, she traveled there and she got married to him, who he turns out to be Henry II of France. Spoiler alert, his older brother dies and they become the next king and queen of France. They were really similar in age, but Henry already had a love. Her name was Diane de Poitiers and she was 20 years his senior. She had her colors black and white that she always wore, and Henry started adopting those, which really embarrassed Catherine. But Catherine had a problem. As the queen or the next queen, she had to produce heirs, and until she did so, she wasn't safe in her position. And Diane decided to help her out, but not because of the goodness of her own heart, even though Catherine was her cousin. Diane knew that if they were to get divorced, Catherine and Henry, that a new queen could come in and she could steal the king's heart, Henry. And so she decided to help her cousin. The story goes that Henry's rooms were just below Catherine's, and Diane would be with him and help him get all ready, and then she would send him upstairs and to be with Catherine, and then he would rush back down to be with Diane. Apparently, too, he had a physical deformity that made certain positions better for conceiving, and that is what the doctors told them. You can look that up. Eventually, this did work. They had several children together, and three of their sons became kings of France. Now, that does not mean that there was a great bond between Catherine and Diane. After Henry died from a really terrible jousting accident, Catherine quickly took back the Chateau Chenonceau that she so deeply wanted that had been given to Diane.